morning, students. Welcome to the geography class. Today I'd like to discuss with you about Africa, its location, political and physical features. This chapter we have already completed in the live class, yet I would like to discuss with you once again the main point of it, that Africa is known first of all as a dark continent. Why it is? It's because number one, because of its adverse physical features or harsh physical features. Number one. Number two, that because there is a thick forest and therefore it is not navigable, unexplorable. Besides, there are insects that bite and there are people, they get sick, especially two sicknesses, malaria and sleeping sicknesses. Next reason is that the ship cannot be anchored close by, and because of this, because of the sharp or straight coastal area, and therefore it is for the navigables or explorer, it is difficult to explore, and therefore many parts of Africa are not known to rest of the world, and because of that it is known as a dark continent. Remember that. Next one is that it has been divided into various physical features. It is a mountain, deserts, lakes, plateaus. In fact, Africa is plateau by itself. It's a huge plateau. It is located from 37 degree north latitude to 35 degrees south latitude, and from 17 degree west and 51 degree east longitude. 0 degree latitude and the prime meridian pass through 0 degree latitude, that is equator, and the prime meridian, they pass through this continent, and therefore this continent is just at the middle of the world. It is at just at the middle of the world. It is the second largest continent of the world. So Tropic of Cancer, besides 0 degree latitude, that is equator, Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn also pass through this continent. So these three important lines of latitude pass through this. The Strait of Gibraltar and Suez Canal and the Red Sea join the Mediterranean Sea, separating the two continents of Asia, that is Strait of Gibraltar. The Indian Ocean lies in the south and the Atlantic Ocean in the west. Southernmost tip of Africa is Cape of Good Hope. Now, why it is Cape of Good Hope? This is the last point of Africa. As we have got the Kanyakumari, the last end of India, so also Cape of Good Hope is the last end, the last tip of Africa. Here three seas meet together, that is South Atlantic Ocean, Indian Ocean and Southern Ocean. So this area is always, sea is rough, very difficult to sail. But once it is sailed past, then there is easy sail, and therefore this area is known as Cape of Good Hope. Political divisions. Colonization of Africa by European countries began in 1814 when the British took over the Dutch. That means the Dutch were defeated by the Britishers. This process continued till the 20th century. In 1920, Africans started their struggle for independence. By mid-centuries, most of the countries got its independence, with Angola the last one. to be independent. And so more than 50 independent countries are there in Africa. Okay, this table of other features like physical features, detail and all that, you can see that is on page number 155. And also the countries and the capital cities are also important. There's just, if you want to revise on what we have marked in the live class, that is Algeria, Angola, Cameroon, Democratic Republic of Congo, then Egypt, Equatorial Guinea, Ethiopia, Ghana, Guinea, Kenya, Madagascar, Mauritius, Morocco, Nigeria, Senegal, Somalia, South Africa, South Sudan and Sudan, Tanzania, Zimbabwe, etc. These are important countries and their capital cities you should know. Physical features. The whole of continent of Africa is largely a plateau, as I said. This plateau is lower in the north and higher in the south. The Rift Valley is another special physical feature that is there in Africa. Mountains. Next one is the mountain. Atlas Mountain lies in the northwest region of the continent, and all this is Youngfold Mountain. Kilimanjaro is which is the volcanic mountain, the highest mountain. Mount Kilimanjaro is about 5,895 meter height. It is an extinct volcanic mountain. Plateau. The continent of Africa appears to be largely a plateau. The northern part of African plateau stretches from the Atlantic coast in the west to the Nile Valley in the east. The Ahagar Plateau and Sahara Desert are also located here. The southern part of African plateau is divided into Ethiopian highland and Central Lake Plateau and South African Plateau. In the Ethiopian highland, the Ras Dasen, that is 4,620 meter is the highest. Okay, South African Plateau ends with the Drakensberg mountain. Okay. Next one is the Rift Valley. This is the special physical features of African Plateau. It's a Rift Valley. It is a long, deep, narrow valley with vertical cracks or rift in the land. These rifts are results of the movement of the Earth's crust. It runs all the way from Mozambique. The Rift Valley runs from Mozambique along the eastern coast to the Red Sea. That is there. Then it moves towards the valley of River Jordan and Syria in Asia. Okay. Still it is continuing. Next one is the rivers. There are various rivers of South Africa that flows 6 major rivers. The Nile River is the longest river in the world, and Victoria Lake, it flows from Victoria Lake, which is the largest lake in Africa. Okay, then this is also the place of the world where it rains 24 hours a day and all 7 days of the week. It is one of the 7 natural wonders of the world. Blue Nile has its source in the Ethiopian highland from Lake Tana, where the melting snow contributes to a continuous supply of water in the river. Yes. Blue Nile and White Nile merge at the Khartoum, the capital of Sudan, and then drain into the Mediterranean Sea. Second longest river in Africa is the Zaire, also known as the Congo. yes, it is also has also the many tributaries. Hope you know what is tributaries. Okay. Next one is the desert. Desert. Desert in Africa covers about one third of the total area of the continent. Sahara Desert is the largest one and the driest desert. It is located in the northern portion of Africa. It extends from Atlantic Ocean in the west to the Red Sea in the east. Most of the Saharan Desert is undeveloped and has a varied topography. There are also several mountain ranges within the Sahara and many other volcanic origin. Yes. The Kalahari Desert lies in the south part of Africa. It is the large arid area of the sand which changes into huge tracts of excellent grazing ground after good rain. Namib Desert stretches along the length of the Namib coast. Yes. Some sand dunes are also high that they are considered to be the tallest sand dunes in the world. The desert is famous for diamond and sungitan. So these are the physical features of Africa. Just you can go through the lesson and find the answer for yourself. We have discussed, so it is not that very difficult. So, but then once you should go through the lesson, then only you will be able to answer the detailed answer questions. Okay. So thank you very much. Bye.